What's up, YouTube? This TJ. I'm bringing you a HELIX deck profile. I haven't been really uploading videos lately because I wanted to take some time to learn about the link era and how everything works out and how I should be playing and what decks are good and how to make the decks that I currently play better. I'm still playing Spirals with a couple of other decks, but I slowed down on it. To be honest, when they made the announcement of HELIX, a lot of people that bashed me for playing the deck started playing the deck or wanted to pick it up, and that's all good. But at the same time, like I was a little, kind of salty about people now giving recognition to a deck that was always good. Now that the ban list is coming out and rumors of Zoo's getting hit and Draco's getting hit and everything they was playing, so. I really don't, I didn't like the fact that people were trying to play a deck, not because they didn't like it, but just following, what everybody else is doing. But anyways, enough about that. I'm going to get into the profile. I made a couple of alterations to the deck. You might not like it, but I will explain to you why I chose the ratios of the deck that I did. Right now, I don't have a side deck. I just been practicing with the main deck for a couple of weeks now, just to see how I can, how it fares. I've played against Zoo, very good against Zoos, very good against Dracos, Dinos. I've been practicing with Dinos with my man Alex Diaz. And he also plays Spirals. He actually got me started out playing the deck. But I'm gonna explain to you some of the ratios, and then afterwards I'll do a couple of test hands and let you see what's up. Without further ado, I'm gonna get into the monsters. Once again, my monster count is a little weird, so don't if you don't like it, then just let me know why. If you haven't subscribed to the page, subscribe, like the video, give me your comments. All right, 3 Spiral Quick Fix. This is the heart and soul of the deck. Sorry to say, it's not Super Agent anymore. Next to HELIX is the most important card in the deck, along with Spiral Gear Drone. The reason why is these are essential for the deck. You literally have to play a max of 3 now. These have raised in value, not as far as money wise, but it's more important to the deck now that the announcement of HELIX was made. The Spiral Quick Fix, every time you normal or special summon it, you can add a card to your hand. It has to be a Spiral Gear card, and it's not once per turn. It's as many times as you can bring him out. His effect in the graveyard states that if you discard a card, you can special summon it. So after you special summon from the graveyard, you get another search. If you have another in the graveyard, search something stupid that you don't need, like another one of these, and just pitch it to bring it out. The Spiral Gear Drone has, and it's also searchable by Quick Fix. Spiral Gear Drone, it has 3 effects. First effect is you can look at your opponent's top 3 cards and rearrange them in any order that you want. And that's good for a HELIX and as well as getting your Super Agent out. Second effect is you can tribute it, and your Spiral Agent gains 500 attack for each card your opponent controls. And the third effect is you can banish it from the graveyard and add a Spiral Super Agent from the deck, from the graveyard to your hand. You have to play 3 and 3. 2 Spiral Sleepers. I was playing 1. I was playing 1 a lot, but with the combos I've been doing, I want to see it as quickly as possible, and not, if I can not waste a search for it. If I can have it in my hand now, I can literally go into a lot of my plays with having 1 in hand and still end up summoning 1 without searching it. And also, if it gets popped, if it goes to the graveyard, most people, they play 1. I was playing 1. But if you don't play, like, if they pop your field spell, or or unless you have a rescue to get it back to your hand, your 1 will be wasted. Really good. It also pops 2 cards. It's Dryden on Crack. It's a 28 beater, and it pops 2 cards that your opponent controls by targeting a Spiral card that you control and destroying it. When it gets destroyed, though, it destroys all your cards on the field. So that's the only neg part about it. It destroys all cards on the field, so you have to equip it with this so it does not get destroyed. But once it's destroyed, you get to special summon a Super Agent from your deck, hand, or graveyard. 1, Spiral Master Plan. This card is so broken. You special summon it, you normal summon it, you get a Spiral mission card from you add it to your deck. Most likely, you know, I had a lot of people strike that effect that added to my hand, and they didn't know that once it gets destroyed and goes to the graveyard, you get to add the fill spell and the and any Spiral monster from your deck to your hand. Now with this, when you know you do your Helix combo, you bring out Helix, you call correctly, you special summon this +1, and then you tribute the Helix for like a decode target or something else. It gets the effect, and you +3. Just this is a +3 card. 2 Spiral Gear Last Resort. I was playing 1, but you gotta play 2, just to protect your Helix and your of course your Spiral Sleeper. Equipped it. The equipped monster cannot be targeted. It cannot be targeted. It can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. They literally have to kaiju it or get rid of this first, which is going to be hard because you have your field spell. Also, you can equip it from the field or to your hand, from your hand. Now, this is, you know, what I might get bashed about. I played 1 Spiral Super Agent and 1 Spiral Tough. Now, the reason why I was playing 3 of these and none of these, and I switched it to 2 of these and 1 of these. A lot of the reasons why I play 1 and 1 now is because with the Helix, it counts as a super agent, and so you don't always have to, like, I was going to crazy combos without even bringing these 2 out. Just by counting as super agent, Helix counting as super agent, I'm going to crazy combos with just having these. Now I was playing 3 of these, and it's good. You call correctly, you get to destroy a spell and trap. And I wasn't playing this, but you call correctly, and what if your opponent doesn't have any back row? You're wasting you don't plus, you don't gain off of that effect, and you're not baiting anything out. Now with 1 and 1, if you normal summon this and you call it correctly, bam, you get to destroy anything on the field. You combo with this, special summon it. You got 2 19 beaters, but 1 and 1 is good. I've been playing it against Dinos, against Dracos, and I really like this ratio right here. I really love this ratio. It's really good. And 1 maxi. That's it for the monsters. I would suggest, like, because I'm still working on the deck, I would play. Well, I'll get into that later. 3 Spiral Resort. This is the most important spell card in your deck. Searches any Spiral card, any Spiral monster, I mean, add it to your hand. It's not once per turn. You can activate all 3 of these and, you know, +3, but that would be stupid. And then it protects your Spiral monsters from being targeted. At the end phase, you have to send a monster back from your deck. I mean, from the graveyard to the deck. Any monster. That's why, you know, you play your Maxi, you play your hand traps, you send them back to the deck. Very good card. Your Terraforming. Let's search it out. Spiral Gear Big Red. You can search it with Quick Fix. Special summons from the graveyard is only once per turn. You special summon from the graveyard, and that monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Machine Dupe. I'm pretty sure they're going to hit this card, but you need it for your Spiral Drones and your Spiral Quick Fix. You have to play 3 of those so you can get to your Helix combos a little bit faster. You target them, and you special summon 2 more from the deck. It's free as hell. 2 Twin Twisters. You don't nag from discarding stuff out of this deck. I mean, with all the advantages that you can get, especially with bringing your monster back that you just discarded with it. You discard your Quick Fix and bring it back. You plus it's crazy. 2 Spiral Fully Armed. You play this, equip it to your Helix, your Tough, your Super Agent. They gain 1,000 in any card. I mean, if you destroy a monster by battle, not only does that monster get banished, you get to banish another card on the field. It does not target. When this card is unequipped, destroyed, it falls off, whatever, you get to special summon a Super Agent from your deck. I mean, from your graveyard. 2 Spiral Mission Assaults. You activate this every time you destroy a card by battle or card effect with a Spiral card. You draw a card, but that's only once per turn. In the graveyard, you can banish it, special summon a Spiral monster from your hand. I played 2 Instant Fusions, so you can go into, and it's very broken with your Quick Fix. With your Quick Fix, you go into Theseus, you bring out your Coral Dragon, you Synchro, it's very broken. And then after all those plays, you end up with a Helix on the board, a Sleeper, a synchro. I wouldn't keep the synchro, but you have it. It's not really all that good after you finish it, but yeah, it's very good. It's very good. One rota to search out your tough or your super agent, whatever the situation calls on. One for one. When I get this card and I get like, it hasn't been many duels that I've lost by resolving one for one. I activate one for one and I have a field spell. I will literally search for master plan. Literally search for master plan. One for one and send it to the graveyard. Especially some of the quick fix. Activate quick fix to get the big red. Activate big red, special summon his back, +2. Then tribute those 2 for your Helix, +2 off of this again. It's literally free as fuck. It's literally free. Let's put that back over there. And reasoning. I mean, you have to have two spiral cards, two spiral monsters to get to your your Helix plays. So after normal summon, if you don't have any more plays, you mill your deck, get another one. 2. You get another spiral card. Unless you get into Max C, that's the worst. Hate that. I play 3 traps. Spiral Gear, live wire, utility wire. Yeah, it's utility wire. Yeah, I speak French and stuff. Play 2 of these. When you have a spiral super agent on the field, you get to bounce a card back to the top of the deck. So it's good for interruption plays. And like, I didn't like playing this card. I had it at 1 to none, but because you couldn't, it wasn't guaranteed that you would have a super agent every turn. But now it is literally guaranteed that you will have a super agent. And for the last spiral mission rescue, you activate it and you get to add a spiral monster back from your hand to your from a graveyard to your hand. So what I do is, like, just in case it's a slim chance that my sleeper gets popped, I just add it back to my hand. And then while it's in the graveyard, you can banish it from the graveyard and special summon the spiral monster back from the graveyard. The extra deck, I mean, you can play Mrs. Radiant, but once I'm just gonna practice this. I've been practicing this for Helix. The Exceeds is Ghost Trick Dullahan. During either player's turn, you detach, and you have your opponent's monsters attack. The targets though. Princess Sprite, you detach a card. You excavate the top card of your deck. If it's a monster, it goes to the graveyard. If it's a spell or trap, it goes to your hand. I love doing this, and then like, I've been doing it like with Alex, and like, I think twice I ended up getting a strike. So it's very good. I'm citing strikes right now. You don't really have to play, like, this deck really goes. It just goes and goes. If you can end up stopping yourself a little bit by playing a lot of traps, you can play strikes. I would recommend it, but I'm not really playing it right now. Sea Monster of Thesis, instant fusion target. Dragon de Corral, Coral Dragon. After you go into Sea Monster of Thesis, hit your quick fix, synchro with it, go into this. Bring your quick fix back with big red. Synchro again. When this leaves the field, you draw a card, and then you go into your your Ancient Fairy Dragon. Yeah, I got the freaking Solemn Brigade, but like I said, I don't really have a side for it because I haven't been siding at all. You gotta have your Spanish Super Agent SPYRAL, and I ordered some, super quick fixes. But I'm going to get into a couple of test hands, do a couple of test hands for you and show you how good this deck is. I'm not saying, oh, this deck's going to be tier 1. I'm not going to say it's the best deck ever, but I enjoy really playing it. I like I did the research on the deck. I like how, the archetype and what it's based around, and, the characters in the archetype. I really enjoy playing this deck. Whether I lose or win with it, it doesn't matter to me because I actually enjoy playing this deck. Some people, they just play to win, and I don't think you can have fun that way. But I'm gonna give you a couple of test hands and see how this works. I've been building. I just finished my World Chalice deck. I'm trying to build decks that are going to be good after the ban list. There's not Zoo or Draco related. I picked up ABCs. I picked up Paleos, because that's gonna be good, I believe. I mean, they only really need one extra deck monster. But let's see what we can get with these hands here. I hate performing on camera like this. Like, if I break, it sucks. Alright, let's go. I will be proxying Mrs. Radiant for Helix just to see what we got. Alright, draw 5. Let's see. And this is very much a brick. We have Maxi, Spiral Tough, Spiral Mission Assault, Spiral Gear Last Resort. Activate Reinforcement of the Army. Search out the freaking one, SPYRAL. Normal Summon the Tough. Freaking Super Agents Effect. I'm just called spells and see what you get. Okay, spells. Special Summon this. Wow, that sucks. Tribute 2 for Helix. Activate Helix effect to special summon from the deck. What do we special summon? I would get the Master Plan's effect. Search a trap. Equip this to Last Resort to Helix. Fun fact, what you can do, even if you're going first, you can activate the effect to send a card to the graveyard to attack directly. It doesn't say you have to attack directly. This turn I got into a lot of like situations with it at my locals with it, but it gives you the ability to attack directly. It doesn't say you have to attack directly. A lot of times I equipped it to monsters just to send this to the graveyard just to get the effect. So you send this to the graveyard and you get your sleeper and you get your field spell. I don't know if I would activate the Spiral Resort yet, just in case, you might have. Right now, this is my hand. I can plus, but I don't really know how I would like really. I can get a sleeper on the field, but then I would be negging with my toughs and my agent and my master plan. But I mean, if I wanted to bring this out, I would just have to banish 3 cards. I don't really like that right now. I don't like banishing my. I tried to banish the what is it? The quick fixes and the resorts as the main play. I don't like banishing the big guys because I don't really have a way to get them back. I was thinking about playing a card that lets me get 3 back from the banish zone, but I don't like that. Let's see, hand 2. That works. Quick fix effect. Effect. To search out Big Gear Red. Activate Machine Duplication. Special summon 2 more from the deck. Effect. Where do I have over here? I'm gonna keep this over here so you guys see that I'm not cheating over here. I'll get a fully armed and a drone. Most of the time, I mean, depending on what your opponent is playing and you know what they're playing, you can actually call the effect and get it right, get it correctly. Let's see. I'll get that. It's going to activate Terraforming. And we're going to get Spiral Gear Resort. I'll tribute 2 to bring out Helix. Activate Spiral Resort. And even if you call correctly on like with this hand right here, it doesn't even matter. This is actually a good hand. What I would do is I would what would I do? Activate effect. I'm gonna call spells because I know what I'm playing. Spells. So I would special summon a drone. Drone's effect, I'm gonna look at the top 3 cards of his deck. I'm gonna rearrange it in any order that I want. I'm gonna exceed. I'm gonna go into Princess Sprite. Activate Princess Sprite's effect. Obviously, we just look at the top, so we know it. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. I'll get this to my hand. I could have sworn I just actually had a different card. Whatever. I have quick fixes in the graveyard, so I can easily discard a master plan and special summon it back. I'm gonna activate the effect. And like the play after this is basically endless. I can go into a sleeper. I can go into. I haven't activated Big Red yet, so I can activate Big Red, bring her back, special summon, activate her effect to get an assault to the field. I can literally like just go ahead and like tribute these two and do like a freaking like go into what's the new guy that just came out? The Proxy Dragon. I have those in my other deck, but you can tribute like both of these. You will plus off her effect to get 2 more cards to your hand. So another Spiral Resort. You'll get your sleeper, and you're just feeding your graveyard with stuff to the special summon is out. Right now, this is my hand right now. This is literally the hand, and there's so many other plays that you can go into. But I'm just trying to show you guys a couple more test hands. I actually have stuff to do tonight, so let's go again. I'll do one more test hand and see how things go. Like every deck breaks. That was actually a good first turn play. It's a lot of disruption. You don't even have to have the strikes in there. It helps, but I feel like sometimes you can stop yourself from playing with too many traps because you're trying to stop your opponent from playing. But the deck just literally goes and goes. I've seen a pure build online. It was just freaking crazy. Like, it was just pure spiral cards. No hand traps, no max C, no go foods, nothing. And it was just going and going and going. All right, let's see what this is. Okay. 1-for-1. Reasoning. This is actually a good hand. What would I do with this though? Like I said, I would activate the Spiral Resort. I would search the master plan. Activate 1-for-1. Pitch the master plan. Special the quick fix. Activate quick fix effect. I'll get a drone. And just right here, I would normal summon the drone. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. So I'm prepping for Helix. I'll go ahead and tribute these 2 for the Helix. I now have quick fix in my graveyard, so I can pitch. Special summon the quick fix effect. Actually misplayed, but I can literally still go off with the deck. Get Spiral Gear Big Red. Activate Big Red. Special summon this back. Effect. I already have Assault, so I'll get the Spiral Mission Rescue. Since we already activated Gear Drone, we already know what they have in their hand. On the top of their deck, so I'm going to activate this effect. And special summon. I guess I can special summon another quick fix +1 again, and I'll get the Spiral Gear Utility Wire. You can tribute for Decode Talker. You can tribute for Proxy Dragon. Get her effect to add 2 more cards to this. You can literally continue to plus. You haven't even activated Reasoning yet. Without even I'm going to activate Reasoning and just see what you're going to get. Sleeper doesn't activate. Machine Dude, Twin Twisters, another Gear Drone, this, like, there's literally a lot of combos that you can do. I would probably like tribute these two for a Proxy Dragon. You get her effect when she leaves the field. So you get a monster and a field spell. Proxy Dragon points this way, so you just go ahead and go into Princess Sprite, activate Princess Sprite's effect. You get instant fusion. This is literally broken. This is your hand right now. Well, this is literally good. The deck is so good. I would say for people that, for the mirror matches, I'm literally thinking about the mirror matches. Instead of Ashes, I would load up on your Shared Rise, your Droll and Lockbirds, your what is it called? Your Swords of Concealing Light, so you can flip them face down. So they want it. The deck is so versatile, and there's a lot of play. It's not just like zoos. It's just not one play that you just end with a Trident or this and that. It's literally, you can end with so many other plays or any other boards. And breaking is just, even if you break, you can still end up with a power play. And the deck is so good, man. I enjoy playing the deck. Anyways, I gotta go. Thank you guys for watching my videos. If you liked it, like, subscribe. If you didn't, comment, tell me what you think was going on. What you didn't like. And as you see in the last two videos, the last two shuffle hands, I didn't even have to bring out a super agent or a spiral tough. You just need to play one. And in my personal opinion, you can play whatever you want to play. I had some people ask me, what my deck ratios are. I'm literally still working on the deck, but as of right now, this is my Helix build, and right now it has not been disappointing me. And after they hit Draco, after they hit Zoo, this is I believe it's gonna be the top deck, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll be updating more videos soon. Team Millennium 7. Shout out to all the new teammates that are coming. Because of the link format, a lot of the team, some teammates have quit and slowed down, and that's that's fine, that's okay. But hey, it is what it is. Either you adapt, or you get left behind. But anyways, Team Millennium 7. We're out.